Hey guys, what's up? It's a 575 here, and quickly I'm just going to show you how to do these basic commands on command prompt. Now you can do more than this, just these are the commands that are sometimes fun to use. And yeah, before we start, I would just like to say that I'm not taking any responsibility if you get in trouble for this. Yeah, so first things first, here's some 4 or 5 basic commands to clear the chat. So let's say you do this, just type CLS, that's it. To get to the C drive, just type CD and then slash, and that's it. Or you could type CD and then what you want. So C, I don't know, Windows. Pretty sure that's something. Yep, now it goes to Windows. I'm just gonna go back to this. Clear. To change the color, just type color A or color B, so on and so forth. Like color A. And okay, so now we're on to trees. There's a lot more commands. You can just type help for the basic commands. But here are trees. Trees are basically just lines. Trees are basically checking each folder in a place. So if you go to the C drive and type tree and then a folder name, Windows, I'm going to say because Windows is in the C drive. If you don't know where the C drive is, it just go to computer and then your C drive right there. And then any folder in here will work. I'm going to do Windows because it's a big folder. And it actually almost looks like you're hacking because of how fast and how fast paced it's going. And yeah, a lot of people could actually have seizures from this, so you gotta be careful. If you have seizures, just don't watch that part. I'll probably blur it out a little bit, just so that it's impossible. And then when it's done, just type CLS. It usually doesn't go that quickly. I guess my processors are all worked up of how many trials and errors I had. Anyways, on to the next part, which is pinging or DDoSing. Now this is actually fairly simple, and all you gotta do is get the website's IP or the server's IP. To do that, just type trace and then RT and then the website name www.let's-say-minecraft.webs.com. After a while, let me just speed this part up.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Baking pancakes, that's what it's.
Alright guys, and then when it says trace complete, just look at that line above that, and then it shows the IP right there. So then you type ping in the IP space -T for time, and then space -L for length, and then amount of packets you want to send. Now I'm just going to quickly explain a simplified version of what it does. All it really does is let's say a really simplified version is that you make a bunch of people click the same link on the website at the same time, and like 65,000 or whatever number you put to crash it. And yeah, that would crash it. But really, what it actually does is that it sends bytes or like megabytes and so on and so forth into the website, making it crash because of overloading of gigabytes, bytes, and megabytes. And yep, so that's that. So that's done with DDoSing. And here's the final thing, which is remote shutdown. Remote shutdown can shut down anything on your network. I think only computers actually. And it's actually really simple. All you do is that you type shutdown space -I, and then you just edit these to your liking. You can warn the users, display for how long, 30 seconds, display warning. Here's where you put the warning. So haha, hacked, I don't know, something like that. And you can plan it, and it's gonna also say why. It's gonna say it's gonna say, like, let's say you pick hardware at the top of the error box, it's gonna say hardware maintenance. It's gonna be like hardware, like let's say someone was hacking into your network, you could just quickly shut down your computers by doing this to your family and say this was shut down by your name because of security breaches. I don't know. You can honestly do this to your school, but I'm not going to, and if you do again, I'm not taking responsibility for that, and you could get into severe trouble. Anyways, that's it. If you leave this blank, I think it shuts down. I'm pretty sure it shuts down every computer on the network. And if you just want to shut down one, just add the computer names. Like, I think mine is Kenny PC, but I'm not sure. And yeah, that's all you do. And you can do that to your liking. I'm not going to because it actually shuts down my PC, but you guys can feel free to try it. And again, I do not have any responsibility if something bad happens to you or your family or something like that, I guess. I don't know. By family I mean like you shut down their computer and it broke. I don't know. I don't think that could happen, but yeah. Anyways, those are the biggest basics commands of command prompt. If you'd like to see more, just subscribe down below, or you can just like the video and give me a little PM over YouTube's. Anyways, I'll see you guys all later, and goodbye.